Hello everybody, this is going to be a video on a small little game called Risk of Rain 2. I know this is a different video from the videos I usually make, but this is something I just wanted to talk about. This game is absolutely fantastic and I'm going to tell you guys why you should be playing it. And as for if this game is actually worth it in 2021, I think that is an absolute yes right off the bat. I'll tell you guys why right now. So the first thing I want to talk about on why this game is actually a great game is just the moments you get. Seeing your characters getting progressively more and more built as time goes on and then going against the harder enemies is so fun. And that's just amplified more by the absolute bangers of songs that are in this game. The music is fantastic. And some of it you just have to be in the moment. You have to be there and actually feel yourself getting strong with this music blazing in the background while you're fighting a boss or walking up to the boss. It's just so intense and it makes you feel so good. And that brings me to the next point I was going to make, and that is the pace in this game is absolutely great. The difficulty in this game constantly rises, so you have to be constantly moving, no stopping, action all the time, and it just feels so good playing. On the easier difficulties, you can kind of sit back, just relax and get all the items on the stage, then head to the teleporter, fight the boss, and get out. But the harder difficulties you play on, you've got to actually use your time management skills. You've got to think always. It's hard. This game can be very challenging, so that's why you have to put your mind to it, and it feels so much more rewarding whenever you feel like you've actually mastered a character, mastered time management, had a perfect stage. This game is also extremely fun playing with some friends. It's so fun seeing each other get better builds, seeing what loot everyone gets, and just continuing to get more and more overpowered with you and all your friends. If you're playing with people you know, it's absolutely a great time all the time. If you're playing with randoms, I can't really say for sure. Some people might just try and steal all the loot, steal the boss items, but if you're playing with friends, it's so much fun. Seeing how all the characters mesh together, which items are better for who will fit each situation better, fighting off bosses with your friends, it's just so much fun. Also, this game runs surprisingly well almost all the time. That's why it's such an actual accomplishment when you can somehow get your frame rate low in this game. If you're dropping below 10 frames, you're doing something right in this game. And that kind of brings me up to what I was going to talk to next, and that's the characters in this game. There are 10 characters in this game, or survivors as they call them in the game, and they are all incredibly unique and fun to play as. And these characters are Commander, the basic shoot 'em up boy, starter survivor, perfect for new players, the glass cannon huntress with low health but high mobility. There's the defensive robot multi with lots of health, the engineer with 2 turrets that grow as he does, the pure damage dealer artificer, the slash 'em up boy mercenary, the plant robot that heals himself and hurts himself, that one guy swinging across the map, the poison dinosaur, and the guy who can call in lots of airstrikes. Each one of these characters has a totally different playstyle, and it's so fun just to learn the ins and outs of them and get to know how to really play them well and what makes them good, what makes their builds good, what items are good for each character, and it's just fun to learn them. There's so many different items in this game and all of them are unique and fun to play with. There are some items like the bustling fungus, which is useless as most characters, but as the engineer, it is an absolute banger of an item. And there's going to be a lot more characters, a lot more new items coming out, and it's going to be a lot of fun just to play around with all the new stuff, and that's going to be coming out in the new update or the new DLCs that are going to come after that. I know they had a little roadmap where they talked about all their past little free updates they came out with on the road to like release, but now that it's actually out, I think they're going to do like one more free update with the new character, stuff like that. And then after that, it's going to be some big DLCs, which I'm actually very excited about. There's just so much content in this game that pushes it far beyond the $25 price point that it has on it, that I think it's far more than just a worth it game in 2021. But with all the content coming out, it just goes far beyond that. This game, you can't really see or hear or feel what's going on just by watching it. You really need to just play it. It feels so good playing the game. I think you would miss out a lot on just letting this game pass you by. You need to play it. This game is a must buy. You should definitely try this game out if you haven't. And that's about it. Look forward to the future of what they're going to do. Alright, have a good day.